Celebration. Anybody else here been to one before? I think this is one of the first. So clearly everyone here is all Piedmont all the time, because that's why we're here to celebrate. I'm the Vice Mayor. My name is Connie McCarthy. And it is a privilege for me to be here to celebrate the 100-year anniversary of our two beloved community landmarks. Over the course of a century, our beautiful Community Hall has witnessed countless numbers of gatherings and celebrations. It is a place that holds memories for all of us as individuals and for us as an entire community. Like many of you, my husband and I brought our young children here every year for the celebration of lights. I organize play dates and birthday parties on the lawns out in front. Our oldest son had his Eagle Scout ceremony here. And as a community, we gather together on Arbor Day, Food Fest, 4th of July, and every August we welcome new families to Piedmont at this location. You cannot pass this space on a Saturday afternoon without witnessing a wedding party. And last fall, we gathered together at this spot to grieve the loss of 3 young lives following a tragic car accident. Community Hall is where Piedmonters gather and hold each other up in times of triumph and in times of challenge. Today, we are not just celebrating structures, but we are celebrating what they represent. Public spaces are the heartbeat of our community. When we invest in these spaces, we invest in our own well-being. Piedmonters today are both the keepers of the past and stewards of the future. We are today especially grateful to the Piedmont Beautification Foundation, the Piedmont Garden Club, and the Piedmont Historical Society. These groups are our memory keepers, and they lead the efforts of maintaining what has been and supporting the future we all want to see. Introduce you to the true keeper of memories and greatest champion for all things that make Piedmont the place we all love. Piedmont beautification leader, Piedmont historian, and a gentleman of great intellect and grace, our dear friend, Cameron Wolfe.
Well, prior to 1917, all the land around here was owned by Frank C. Havens. And he passed away in 1917, and fortunately the city managed to acquire this land and most of the park and what had been part of his estate. And in 1922, the city council engaged Albert Farr to devise a master plan for what should be done with the property. And in addition to the Community Hall and the Exedra, he envisioned a magnificent city hall up on Guilford, the block that was then part of the city's property. He envisioned a museum, a library, an underground tunnel for streetcars. It was a very elaborate plan. And if you want to take a look at it, it hangs in the City Hall to this day and can be envisioned. But not all of that was realized. As it turned out, only the Community Hall and the Exedra were realized. And they were realized as the result of a bond issue which appropriated $12,500 for each of the facilities. And those were constructed during 1924 and finished and dedicated just 100 years ago yesterday on April 3rd, 1925. We're fortunate that the city and the organizations that Kana alluded to have taken magnificent care of these facilities. This beautiful circle where you're all sitting, the tree that's here, and all of the area around has been between the city, the Piedmont Garden Club, and beginning in 1964, when the Piedmont Garden Club partnered with the city of Piedmont to form the Piedmont Beautification Foundation, and since that time, much of what you see today has been installed as a result of those organizations. The one thing I would like to say in particular is all of us that live in Piedmont owe a huge vote of thanks to Gail Lamarda. She is really the historian of the city of Piedmont, and she's responsible for much of what you see in the hall there, and I just would like to give her, I'd like you all to join me in giving her